Rush Limbaugh has blessed his Americans with his wit and wisdom. You can hear some of that wit and wisdom here on the James A. Hendricks School of Leadership. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. You know, today's episode, and this is more of a cause rather than anything about any of the presidential candidates or candidates for any other office. And I'm asking everybody to be patient because this particular issue makes me fighting mad. Okay? I'm talking about advocacy for people who are disabled. And I'm just going to be honest with you. People can say, well, Jimmy's butt hurt. Jimmy is offended, and this is stupid. Maybe I am offended. Maybe I need to be a little offended. Why? Because I think every time that we talk about politics, we skirt aside the real issues and the real solutions to problems. And why? We've sunk to this Marxist entitlement mentality. And I'm just going to say this, okay? I don't care what disability you have, whether it's physical, whether it's intellectual, whatever it is. I'm saying this as an indictment of our American society because I'm angered. I'm angered at both political parties. I'm angered at how we are carrying on political discourse anymore. Nobody can agree to disagree. I'm angered with the narcissism that's crept into this culture. Everybody thinks they gotta have the last word. And so I'm gonna speak my piece. And I know it's not normal for me that I don't like being angry. But angry is how I feel. I'm gonna say this, America, and I mean it. People who have disabilities. We are not potted plants, America. We're real people with real feelings, with real rights, with real dignities. If we need help, we're glad to help. But a lot of us who have disabilities, we have an independent streak. And so, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I do have a right to be mad because of what this country has sunk to. When I was a kid, and you had somebody that was disabled, for the most part, they were treated with respect, except for the experts. And, you know, on my motivational space, like my main podcast, Empower Your Pattern, I will tell people I do not like the word expert. And you may say, well, Jimmy, why? Because I had experts treat me like I was a potted plant. 4 years old, I had an eye doctor. look at my mother and say, chances are he's mentally retarded. Let me tell you something, that sucked. That stung. That stung. And I have tried to stay away all these years from being a disability advocate. But you know what? I think I will. I think I'll come to the airwaves. I'll be fighting mad. That eye doctor said he may be mentally retarded. School district told the family the same thing. And they told somebody in the family told my grandfather when he came home from work. He said, mentally retarded, hell. He said, watch this. James, son, come in here now. I went in there, he scattered some blocks on a table. He said, all right, son, I'm going to teach you your letters. And I'm going to teach you how to begin to spell. You know something? I picked it up. 5 years old, they didn't put me in mainstream in the first grade, in kindergarten until I was 8. But my granddad was like, he's not, my grandson, he is not mentally challenged. You guys are not doing that to my grandson. I fought for my rights to enter into college. And the way I see it nowadays, even more so, if we Americans don't start fighting for our rights and for our dignity and the dignity of the human person and the dignity of us being a human person, then our rights get taken away. And seriously, how much longer are we going to put up with this crap? Seriously. We have to start fighting and stop believing everything that the dang talking heads want to say. And I hear some of you guys, but Jimmy, you're being way too arch conservative. Maybe it's about time I am that way. Maybe it's about time I am starting to teach the truth here. Maybe it's about time I start talking like that old country Baptist minister I used to pretend to be when I was a kid. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time that we in Americans say, you know what? Enough. I am not sitting there and listening to a bunch of Marxist BS. Woo! I know some people are probably mad at me, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to say what's on my mind. For the past over 60 years, we took God out of the public square. It's time to put him back in. $50 years ago, we started shaving off the dignity of the human person. Thank God that Roe v. Wade was overturned, but we still got the issue in the states. And some conservatives say, well, why can't we just make it a federal issue again? Because then when will it end? Seriously. I know. Are you expecting me to try to come on and be a bit more calm? And I will tomorrow, all goes well. But I have to kind of preach something here. I might have said something about this several months ago about my belief sometimes in being an advocate for people with disabilities, because I think the disabled people were the most overlooked and the most ran over population in American culture. And so we got to say, you know what? We're not going to take it. We're going to keep fighting. Let me tell you something. I've said my piece, what I've had to say. And if you're mad, fine. If you're mad, fine. You can get glad in the same pants that you just got mad in. But I'm going to say what needs to and has to be said. I don't have to come here and I'm not going to discuss the first debate until I get back into the political news in late August. I don't work on the same timetable as the rest of talk radio. No. We're on Hendrick time here. I'm not some knee-jerk reactive, and I'm not about to start. So with that, I hope you enjoy. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of the James A. Hendrick School of Leadership. Until next time, keep up your hope. Keep up your faith. Jesus saves. Listen to me. Listen to me with this one, because you need this right now. Jesus saves, and we're all going to be okay. Take care and be proactively informed. And remember this, from the bottom of my heart, Jimmy loves you. I really love you. God bless you. And please, have a blessed day.